Well, we've done some renovations. We now have snacks. Fucking snacks. And the cold snack holder is over there. So I have to go a bit further to get them, but it's worth it. Stick around and I'll get into a couple of beer reviews. Alright, so we're going to go a little bit different. We're going to go a little bit European, a bit continental, a bit flash, you might say. We're going to go a bit flash today. So if you've ever been to Auckland and you wander up Queen Street, about, I don't know, a couple of hundred metres up on the left-hand side as you're wandering up, there's a road there that sort of shoots off. Not a road, it's a lane. It's called Vulcan Lane. There's a fucking great bar there called the Voodoo Lounge upstairs. Yeah, there's also was a Voodoo Lounge in Whangarei at one point in time. That was a fucking very good bar to drink in. Invitation only. Anyway, back to the story. Vulcan Lane, opposite the Voodoo Lounge, is a place that used to be called the Occidental. Strange name, the Occidental, but yeah, it was a weird little bar. Like, it's long and skinny. Nowadays it's called the Belgian Bar. And it's called the Belgian Bar for a reason, and the reason is that you can buy Belgian beer in there, and they predominantly, not predictably, yeah, well, predictably and predominantly, they sell Belgian beer there, Stella, and all that sort of stuff. Now, there's a particular type of Belgian beer that I tried while I was in there. I kind of liked it, and so I thought we'd have a crack at it today. So, and when I say have a crack at it, that's kind of what I mean. I think it's pronounced Crake, but I don't know. Looks like crack. Yeah, so this is Lindeman's Crake Lambic beer. So Lambic is the process that it's used. So it's like a wild yeasty sort of thing, I think. I read about it years ago, and it's just sort of coming back to me. I think it's like a wild process, and they put a lot of fruit in, and it's the reason we're doing this one as well. This is another Lambic, and this is a Framboise. Now, so they're a fruit beer. The Framboise has, I think it's boysenberries and shit like that, but the Crake is cherries. And honestly, I had a pint of Crake at the Occidental and thought, fuck, this is pretty fucking good beer. Tasted really nice, so it's kind of different. So I found these down at Liquorland, and they're a $2.50, so they're very small. But I mean, you only want a taster. This was $5.99 for the Crake, and the Framboise was $6.99. I think it's Framboise. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's how I pronounce it anyway. Belgian beers, both Belgian, with fancy silver tops. So let's get these fancy silver tops off and pour them into a glass. Fuck. I've got a couple of glasses here today. Jesus. I've got... Fucking hell. They really like to make these things hard to get into. You wouldn't want to be fucking hanging out for a beer. You got to peel it off like a fucking Easter egg. For fuck's sake. Should have got a knife. Now you're saying, just put the fucking lifter under there and tear it off. I don't like little bits of fucking tin foil in me bloody beer. So, I like to have a clear thing. It's the same as those fucking Stellas with their paper. Alright, so this is the Crake. We'll put the Crake in the Heineken glass. See how red that mo is? Look at that. Now, you wouldn't think that that was a beer, would you? I mean, the colour's totally different. It looks pretty dark on there. But it's actually cherry red. Cherry red. Going from the smell... Well, it smells fucking nice, actually. Kind of smells like Baxter's lung preserver that you used to buy when you were a kid. Well, you didn't buy it when you were a kid. Your parents bought it and made you sort of drink it when you were sick. And it was quite nice, but you were only allowed a teaspoon at a time. So that's what they reckon anyway. So that's the Crake. Now let's have a look at the Framboise. Let's try the Framboise. Let's try it, with the whole. Let's just tear into it. All right, I stand corrected. You could probably do that without peeling off the tin foil. So this is the Framboise. Again, it's a reddish sort of colour, and looks quite nice. It's a lot darker, like as you can see there, but you can see in the head, you can see that pink sort of tinge in the head of the beer there. Kind of indicates that the colour of the brew, so it's a bit darker. So these are 2.5% for the Framboise and 3.5 for the Crake. So the alcohol volume is minimal. I'd read you the story on the side, but I have got no fucking idea how to read Belgian or whatever they call themselves over there. Yeah, no idea. Flemish, maybe? Is it Flemish that they speak? No idea. But anyway, let's have a go. So we'll try the Crake first. So as I said, it smells like Baxter's, which was a cherry flavoured cough mixture. I'll tell you what, that is fucking lovely. It's very sweet, so it tastes like a there's no beer taste to it. There's no malts, no hops. It's fucking very nice. It's sweet, tasty, almost like a cider. Yeah, I'd say it tastes more like a cider than a beer. But yeah, fucking lovely. Right, now the Framboise, which is I think it's raspberries or boysenberries or something like that. It does have that berry smell, which is fucking understandable since it's made of berries, I guess. And let's have a look. Oh my god. So that's sweet and sour. Not like the Chinese food though. It's got a nice sweetness to it, but it's got a little bit of tartness. It's tart, not sour, tart. But it's bloody nice. And at 2.5, I mean, fuck, that's pretty low alcohol. Yeah, you'd fucking smash one of these back for lunchtime. If you weren't working, of course. If you weren't working. Yeah, that's very nice. So there you go. Got these at Liquorland. As I said, the Framboise was $6.99 and the Crake was $5.99 for a 250. I suppose if it was in a 330, it would be probably more value for money, but as it's an imported beer, then I would go for it. But yeah, so try some lambics. Well, there you go. So we went a little bit exotic for this one. I'll be looking to get back into the Kiwi beers probably in a few minutes. All right, I'll catch you on the next episode of Beer Reviews with the Beer Sarge. Oh, I wonder if they're going to crash into that car. Fuck, they went right around them. All right, spot ya.